we go, everybody. Welcome to the live stream here, live on the interwebs, here for the Fright Nights preview video. I've not done one of these. I used to do these all the time, many baboons ago, back in the original run. I just want to test if you can hear me right. So I've got my TV that's playing the stream up there, so just so I can hear it. Let's have a little test. Sorry about the screen quality. I don't know why it's doing that. That might be just because it's live. Oh, it's fine. There we go. There we go. So we're all good. I've got earbuds in, ready to do some watching. We're going to be watching some stuff today. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. Tonight we're going to be talking about what's to come at Fright Nights. Tomorrow is opening day. Today is press night. Yesterday was fake nights. I know my stuff. So today we are talking. So we're going to go through what's to come, the mazes. I'm even planning on watching the trailers if they work. If it all works, we're going to watch the trailer. That's why I've got the earbuds in. So we're going to be watching the trailers. We're also going to look at the mazes and the synopsises for them and talk about and discuss those. That's the plan for the stream. You may notice there is a big red bar there. Is that for a dramatic effect? That's where the chat will be. Obviously we've got no one watching at the moment, so it's kind of empty, but when you chat it appears there. Yes. So that's the premise. Let me just see if I can just hang on. Yeah. So if we can update some bits and pieces. So we've got lots of stuff. Sorry, I'm just pressing buttons so then it can all hopefully fix itself. That's the plan. I'm watching, seeing if it works, seeing if it updates it for you. Because the output's coming out differently to what I'm streaming as. Okay, it's a little bit better, but not brilliant. But that's the best I can do. At least it's working. That's the main thing. Last time I did one of these streams, it was an absolute disaster and didn't work. But welcome to the show. So I think we should crack on with the Fright Night stuff. What's to come video-wise? There'll be a vlog, obviously, and then obviously these separate zone videos will come out, as did last year. I'm only going the once this year, which I'll get onto in a second. Also, I'm wearing the Saw the Ride t-shirt that I bought ages ago. If you love the video, it's called My Love for Theme Parks video from back in lockdown. I think I need to replace this because when I went to Polton's earlier this year, I was going to wear this t-shirt and I thought, this is slightly inappropriate, isn't it? But there we go. Also, actually, just before I forget, I have, as you know, an autism lanyard. Being autistic myself, I have this, which is the Thorpe Pride. Sorry, it's glinting in the ring light. The Thorpe Pride badge. My friend got it for me. I have a Saw one, which I think I've shown before, and I got this one last year for Fright Night. And I've got a Network Rail one, which I got at Pride this year. I've lost literally all of them. I got a Saw one, which is the tape recorder, which I think I've shown before in previous videos. And obviously I'm hoping to get some more badges as time goes on. When I'm there, I'm going to get a few more pin badges. That's the plan. Yes, so that's kind of where we're going with that. Yes, so there are the videos. I'm also planning on filming a lot of extra bits and pieces. So I've got I'm taking, which is my main cam, which is this little, oh dear, leave it alone. This big thing, which I've just been charging. This big thing, which is what I will be vlogging on as per the usual, because it's got night vision capabilities. So we do the crows with night vision. It always looks cool. But I'm also taking Diddycam. I'm taking Diddycam solely. I really should have done my bed before we started the stream, shouldn't I? Whatever. Taking Diddycam because I'm going to try and film some extra videos. I'm planning on, if I go on Ghost Train, filming a review. I'm even thinking about doing like an Exodus construction update. You know, that'd be quite fun. So a load of extra little bits and pieces, which will hopefully come out over October. The idea is I want you to be bored of me by the end of October, because obviously this year we've had a load of naff videos because of my health. So yeah, and then November they're going to take it easy. I'm probably going to do some Doctor Who reviews and stuff like that. I might do them live actually, because I do like doing live streams, and hopefully the output will be better. But whatever. Welcome to the stream, everybody. When I say welcome to the stream, everybody, nobody's watching, so I don't know why I'm saying everybody. Right, let's press buttons, and you're now going to see how the stream works. Because I've got to press a button, and then we're going to change to the to start watching some videos. So there we go, that's how the stream's running, but here we are on the YouTube. So let's start with the first video, which is the first of the teasers. I forgot that's a thing. Here we go.
It's now 8:46, and the Emporium is almost ready for business. We're expecting quite the queue, so I want to see the store in tip-top shape. I've pulled a few strings this evening and lured in some additional playmates. Let's give our newest friends a warm and cuddly welcome. I need not remind you our unconventional methods are strictly confidential, and therefore I ask to keep your mouth shut. Those that choose to ignore this instruction will be sent to the reject room. Forever. A selected few will experience a snippet of the inner workings within our factory. I do hope they become accustomed to our ways. Now, lights on, no toying around. And let the fun begin.
Love it. I love the Exodus thing. I know about the Exodus updates coming out. What's this? No, you don't. You're not getting free promo. You're not getting free. Is that Tinder? This is Tinder there. Please don't tell me this is a Tinder advert. That's really awkward. Oh, that's really awkward. That's stupid. Here we go. Death Doors reveal. I love Death Doors. I thought Death Doors was a really good idea. And they can constantly recycle. A bit like trailers, it can go on forever, the Death Doors. I hope it's longer this year as well, though. It was a bit short, I think, last year. Gotta love a bit of Death Doors. Next one, Crows of Morecambe Meadow. Love the Crows of Morecambe Meadow. And they're updated it, obviously, because what they used last time isn't there anymore. So they've had to update it, which is really good. They constantly change it, which is good. So Crows of Morecambe Meadow. And this is Survival Games. One of my favourite mazes. A brilliant addition last year. I did it all the times I was there. Every time I was there I did Survival Games. I am looking behind me because I can't hear anything. Creature Campus. I don't know how I feel about this one, actually. I'm going to judge this one when it happens, I think. Creature Camp, yeah. Well, we'll get on to this when we talk about it. Now, this is the first of the new one, Lucifer's Lair. Well, it's sort of new one. The last one is a new one, but it's more of a rebrand. Lucifer's Lair. This is a very brave decision, I feel.
Greetings, mortal souls. Lucifer speaking.
Hello.
My minions and I extend a personal invitation to our humble abode. Rest assured, it promises to be a night of unforgettable, sinful allure. Join us, won't you?
Lucifer's Lair. I'm excited for this one. I can't wait to see this one. Is that all of them? That is all of them, isn't it? No, leave me alone. I don't care. I don't care about Nurofen. Oh, that's just the normal idents. So that's those. So let's switch off and then talk about what we thought. It looks good. It looks really good. Also get Nurofen. free plug for them. But anyway, yeah, it looks good. Lucifer's Lair, I think, is probably the bravest, because I think you're going to get people up in arms about it. I don't care about that personally, but there you go. But I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what that's like. And I'm assuming that's going where Birthday Bash was last year. So I've got really itchy nose. Why do I have that every time I do something important? I've got really itchy nose. Yeah, I think that's going where that is. Death Doors is going to stay where it originally was. Like I said when we watched those, I really do hope it's kind of longer. I felt like it was on the short side of things. And also I think a bigger cast for it would be nice, because I remember knocking on the door and then going to the next door, knocking on it, and there'd be the same character popping out. And I'm like, well, I just spoke to you. Because the cast was like, I don't know how big the cast was, but, it would be nice to just have a few more people in there. And also have people actually understand what's going on. It wound me up last time, and people going in didn't get on board with it, and they were like, why are you jumping out of people? I was like, well, what? Are you thick or something? That's just my own personal criticism. And people knocking on the door with the lightest tap possible. Oh my god, that wound me up. Just like, you're meant to knock on there's loud music going on. Knock on the bleeding door. So that's Death Doors. Survival Games was brilliant. I can't really fault survival games. I thought it was genius. Trailers. I'm happy Trailers is back, because Trailers is one of those ones that could go on forever. And I do hope they put some new scenes in there. I'm expecting some new scenes to go in this iteration of Trailers. That's something I really hope. But I do love Trailers. Trailers was for anyone who doesn't know, came out for their 20th anniversary, and was a kind of anniversary maze, and it was very, very good. Had loads of little bits from previous mazes as kind of the plot. That was kind of the basis, and obviously a lot of mazes have gone, and they could put there's loads more they can play with there. So I do hope they've updated. I don't want every scene updated, but it'd be nice to see some new bits, and yeah. But I love Trailers. I think it has got a lot of... Sorry, I'm really itching my nose. Yeah, I think Trailers is great. Survival Games is excellent. Stitches, which is the new maze for this year, which didn't come up in those trailers, weirdly. I'm really excited for, because I know nothing about it. I've not really done... We're going to do some research into that in a minute. So I'm really excited to see that. It's a nice new maze. It's going where Big Top version 2 went, I believe. So that looks really exciting, and I can't wait to see that. Crows of Morecambe Meadow looks amazing. Always is amazing. It's one of my favourite scare zones out there, and I really do feel... I'm just really excited for it, because obviously they've updated it as well, because obviously because last year they utilised the Saw queue line, which was genius. Saw Alive queue line, which was a genius move from them. That was genius, and really built up it was really tense going through that, especially at night. It was really tense. So going through that, but obviously that's gone now. That's now a picnic area. Which is good, because there's not a lot of open space at the park, and they've converted that to the Morecambe Meadow. So I'm excited to see what they've done with that. So that I'm excited for. So that's really exciting. Yes. So I was mentioning earlier that I mentioned something, and yeah, this Fright Nights is actually gonna be a weird Fright Nights for me, because normally I go maybe... I've been a few times. 2021 was the only... And 2018 and 2016 were the only times I ever went once. 2019 and 2022 I went more than once, didn't I? So last year I went more... This is what I was getting at. I went 3 times last year. I won't be going 3 times last year. I'll only be going once. Originally I was going to go twice, because as some of you will know, sometimes I go with Reese. I'm probably not allowed to tell you this. I probably am by now, but stuff it. I'm going to anyway. If he messages me saying, no, you couldn't say... then that's stupid, because it's obvious. People are announcing that they're involved. He's an actor at Fright Nights this year, which is going to be weird, and which is going to be hilarious. I don't know what he's doing. He hasn't told me. I have asked. He hasn't told me. So I'm really excited to see that. So yeah, I don't know what he's... Yeah, he's been rehearsals all month. I found out. Yeah, I can't really... Yeah, so that's exciting. Sorry, God, I'm turning into one of those homosexuals. What is going on with my hair today? Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, he's one of the actors this year. So I don't know if you'll see him in the vlog. Because if he's in a zone, you probably will. Unless he's a crow, obviously, then you won't know. But hopefully, I'll know and then find out. And if he's in a maze, then you won't know. I'll just say he's in the maze, but I won't. I obviously won't be able to film in the maze. I will be able to film in the scare zones. I won't be able to film in the mazes unless we go to press nights, which is happening right now, hundreds of miles away from me. So that's obviously not happening. One year I will be invited. I will go to press night. That's the plan. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go through the synopsises. Is there a plural for synopsis of the Fright Nights mazes and scare zones? So we're going to go through the scare zones first. I know we just watched the trailers, but we're going to go through the actual synopsis of what's going on and go from there and discuss it from there. So let's desktop. There we go. There we go. Right, so we've got the scare zone. So these are the different scare zones that are happening. I didn't really touch on Creature Campus, but we'll go on to that. So the first one new for 2023 is Lucifer's Lair. Filled with devilish delights, wicked live music, and nail-biting entertainment, you won't want to miss the petrifying party Lucifer and his minions have in store for you. Partygoers beware, malevolent spirits lurk among the crowd, weaving through the jubilation and sending chills down your spine. Very exciting. Like I said, a brilliant idea, and I can't wait to see that. That's all we know. It's kind of... The devil is having a party and we're invited, it looks like. That's kind of the idea. The Crows of Morecambe Meadow are back again this year. I don't know if the Crows are doing a separate roaming team like they've sometimes done before. There's the Crows from the Morecambe Meadow, and then obviously there's a roaming team that go all around the park sporadically. I don't know if they're there. The Crows of Morecambe Meadow venture back into the cursed village of Morecambe Meadow and unearth the origins of the infamous crows. In this spooky scare zone, trek carefully through the darkened fields of the corn and hope your presence goes unnoticed. Those folks don't take well to outsiders. Brilliant scare zone. There are videos. There's actually 2 videos based on the crows on this channel. There was the Crows maze from 2021, which I released the video in 2022, and obviously there was last year day and night run-throughs from the Crows of Morecambe Meadow over on the channel from previous years. You can check those out. Death's Doors, the ultimate game of knockdown ginger, is back, but do you dare knock on death's doors? Tread carefully through the spooky scare zone where a host of creepy characters lurk behind 21 mysterious doors. But the only way to discover what hides on the other side is to knock. So I don't think it is going to be longer. Hopefully there is a bigger cast, and hopefully there's some new surprises. Obviously they update it, so yes, it'll be, that's more than likely to happen. Creature Campus. So the Lycanthrope and Amity High are back. So prepare to be captivated as the werewolves of Lycanthrope and the vampires of Amity High unite, igniting a spell-binding dance extravaganza to kick off their freshest week festivities. But little do they know, a wicked sisterhood of witches are waiting to cast an ominous veil over their celebrations. Loved these last year, and I thought they've been a really good scare zone. I didn't film much from them because they play copyrighted music, so I didn't really film much. But I really enjoyed them. I enjoyed their first year of when it was just Amity High, when they didn't do any dancing and stuff. I think it's very difficult to do a dance show at a theme park. So I liked Amity, and so it was nice to have the interactions. If you watch the 2018 vlog, you will see that the interactions were great. I remember going again in 2019, the interactions weren't so great because they were mainly dances. I'm not saying they were rubbish, but it was you'd walk around and they just weren't jumping out at people or anything, or they were just being a bit sporadic and kind of having a chat. I will say, from I think not 2020 but 2021 when we went, they upped their game a bit more and it was a bit better, and I was starting to have conversations with them. And when we went in 2022, we walked up to them and started, and getting a bit more interaction. So it was a lot better. As the years went on, it got better when they started bringing in the Lycanthrope. I didn't do it in 2020, so I didn't see the Lycanthrope separate stuff. So there you go. But Amity, they're coming back and doing witches, which is nice. I can't wait to see where they're going with it. But I will say they graduated last year, so yeah. But I'd like to see where they go with it. I like to see that they've updated it a lot rather than doing, spring break or whatever, which I think you'd start diluting them a little bit, and I think they were in danger of that. The Amity and Lycanthrope, but it's nice to see them giving new blood. See what I did there? whatever. Death Doors, yeah, like I said, it's nice to see, hopefully a bigger cast, but it was a great scare zone. I like how they're batching them. They didn't batch them on opening day. If you watched opening day, they just let you in kind of willy-nilly, and it got a bit ridiculous, and they kind of had to change up the route and stuff for future times, and it was still brilliant. What else? What else has happened? Lucifer's Lair, as I've already said, I'm really excited to see that. I'm excited to see where they go with that. When I said don't know much, obviously we've read the synopsis, but I'm just excited. I was excited. Crows of Morecambe Meadow, as I've said, is a brilliant scare zone. So next we are going to look at the mazes for this year, and that will be our last thing we discuss. So, new for 2023 is Stitches. As you step into the quaint toy shop, a wave of nostalgic warmth embraces you. But be warned, beneath the innocent exterior lies a malevolent secret. I said that first time. Never get to do that word with that word, malevolent. I did it again. An evil that awakens within the deranged toys when the lights go out. Conjure your bravery as you navigate the eerie corridors of this malevolent, I've done it, toy factory, and witness your cherished childhood companions morph into tormentors before your very eyes. This sinister scare maze will shatter your perception of innocence and plunge you into your worst nightmare. Enter Stitches if you dare, for once you cross the threshold, there's no retreat from the horrors that lie within. Will you outwit the clutches of the toy maker's wicked creations, or are you destined to become a permanent resident of her collection? Seems to me, this is my interpretation, of kind of warped Toy Story, or it's one of those ones when the lights are on, the toys may freeze, and when the lights go off, they start moving. I'm excited to see. They're my theories. There's two theories, so. Hopefully it's not just, there's welcome to the toy factory, you got to get out, the toys are coming alive. I hope it's not that. But there we go. Survival games. The survival games are returning to give another opportunity to prove your worth and elevate your social status to new heights. Didn't do it with me. There's only one thing you must do. Survive. Lost in a labyrinth with no follows to aid your survival, you must fight for your life as you battle through relentless rooms full of atrocious assassins and treacherous traps. With multiple routes to take, will you choose the right path to victory, or will it be game over in this gruesome scare maze? Brilliant thing, and kind of a new format of scare maze survival games. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it, and it was the last maze I did actually last year as well, so it was a great addition, and I loved survival games, and if they've upped it, it will be amazing. So yeah. Trailers. Immerse yourselves in the dimension of nostalgia as you take your seat and journey into a gruesome, spine-chilling collection of horror classics in this shocking scare maze. But will you make it past the trailers? When does the power film come to life this Halloween at Super Spark Cinema? A picture house with quite the reputation. From demonic monsters to killer clowns, no fear will go unmissed as you find yourself stuck inside the never-ending loop of terror with no escape. So grab your ticket and tuck into your popcorn, the trailers are about to begin. Yeah, so you go into some movie trailers that hark back to previous scare mazes. So let's just go back to the webcam, bear with. So that's the synopsi, I don't know, for all the mazes. So trailers I'm super excited for, and if they've updated it, it's going to be amazing. And then there's survival games, which have I just said survival? No, I just said trailers. Survival games, if they've upped the ante with that, it's going to be amazing. And I did it kind of on my own last year, and it was amazing, and it just made it, and it's brilliant. I wish they brought the Brave It Alone back, but I do know why they didn't bring it back. They got rid of it, which is a hilarious story, but I probably am not allowed to tell you, because we did ask one of the organisers there. They did tell us, but I don't know if it's public knowledge still, so so I'm not going to tell you, but it is quite a funny reason. But it'd be nice. Yeah, I really loved it. What else? Stitches I don't know anything about, obviously, because it's a new maze, brand new, so we'll be experiencing it obviously for the first time, and yeah. I would like to see what they do with it. I really, like I said, I do hope it's not, the toys have come alive, get out. or if it is, I'd like to see how they deal with that. See if it does make it feel different. That would be nice. So I'm just really excited. Yeah. Trailer Survivor games. One of the ones. Yeah, 3 scare mazes. It is 3 scare mazes. Okay, I just had to double check because I couldn't remember. So yeah, that is all to come this year for Fright Nights. I do hope you enjoyed this stream. Sorry about the low bandwidth. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's done that, but at least it's worked. That's kind of my assumption. So it's nice to do these previews again. I used to do them. I did them for 2018 and 2019, and I didn't do them for 2021, 2022. I didn't feel the need to do them, and I didn't think interest was there. So, but the interest was there, and I thought, well, this year has been a really naff year for videos because of my health. So I thought, well, why don't we go the whole hog and do a live thing? Yeah. So there will be, like I said, there'll be a vlog from Fright Nights, then the scare zones. There'll be a separate video for each, so you can, see what scare zones were like away from the vlog. See if the vlog doesn't interest you. See what I get up to on the day. And I'm taking Diddycam to hopefully try and film. This isn't a promise, this next bit, but the plan is to film some extra little videos and bits and pieces. I plan to film like a review of Ghost Train, maybe do even though it would be the only one I do, an Exodus construction update, because they are announcing some news within the world of Exodus to come, which is exciting. I'm really excited. So if you want to know my thoughts on that, follow me on Twitter or X, or Threads. I do start, if they do what they're saying and X is going to cost, I'm not paying for it. I'll be sticking to Threads. So there we go. So I hope to see. So that'll be my news. Or if I will, I'll probably do like a live stream on Instagram, or maybe a quick stream on my phone. Because I'm going out in a bit, so that's so I don't know. Yeah, I might even try and do a live stream from Thorpe Park. That'd be quite nice. I did that at Polton's, and I really like the idea of doing that. Although watching it back, it was quite jumpy, but there we go. But anyway, I'm gonna go because it's been about half an hour, and I know people get bored of my yabbering on. So I do hope you enjoyed today's stream. Hopefully the streams will come through thick and thin next year. I'm hoping to do loads more. I have this idea to do legacy streams, lots to come. Also, go watch the pilot episode of Night Hike. I am judging it on the ratings after 1 week, so there's only, I think you've got till Sunday, the ratings and the reviews and stuff, before we renew it for new series for next year. So yeah, hopefully go watch that. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I'm very well aware of this. So it is a pilot, so do go watch it. Anyway, I'm going to shoot, and I'll see you soon with another live stream or another video. Hopefully this time next week. The first thing you'll see, if I do an Exodus video, will be the Exodus video, and then the Fright Nights. So within the next week or so, there'll be some Fright Night stuff. I might even do some more live streams, some more little mini videos come out over the next week. I was originally going to do this because we're planning on going not this Sunday, next Sunday. We're planning. The idea is I was going to do this preview on like the Friday before, but because it's opening night tomorrow, I thought it would be a bit ridiculous doing what's to come for Fright Nights that's already started. It would look a bit stupid, so I thought I'll do it now. That's the plan. That was when I say that's the plan, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, but I would like to maybe do a few extra bits of pieces throughout the week. So hopefully, and I am actually looking at another scare event. I know I said I'll end, and it's been about 2 minutes ago. There is actually another scare event I looked at, but I had no one to go with, so that's not. Yeah, it's just down the road, pretty much. About an hour away on the train. But no one to go with, so it wasn't possible. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the stream. I will see you in a. Let's just check. I just want to. Can I just refresh the chat, see if I've seen people? Because sometimes it doesn't actually tell me that people are posting. Let me just. So I've just literally just got a message about Fright Nights because I haven't actually bought the tickets yet. Let me just check something. Just see if there's any chat come in. No chat come in. That's depressing. That's depressing. Anyway, I'm going to shoot. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this stream, everybody. Possibly see you during the week or whatever. We'll do this again one day. And yes, so hopefully if I see you at Fright Nights, I'll see you at Fright Nights. If I don't see you at Fright Nights, because I have seen some people at Fright Nights. People have come up to me in Fright Nights, which is always an ego boost. I had it at Covent Garden. People come up to me saying they love my videos, and it was just insanity. Like,
Do you actually watch my videos?